Part flow leg fields. On the main screen layout panel, the next thing that's useful here is this section here. PFL stands for part flow leg. The part flow leg starts with the uncoiler and processor, which make up leg 1. Then the transfer system, which makes up leg 2, and then the downstream equipment, which makes up leg 3. These waiting on fields can help you when things hang up. Notice the count fields. There are 3 boxes which are the count for PFL1 to PFL3 from left to right. So in the example above, we have 1 part on the transfer system and 1 part heading for the wrap brake. The next job fields are also for PFL1 to PFL3 from left to right. In the above example, we have the processor working on job 2, the transfer table holding 1 piece of job 2, and the last part from job 1 heading down to the wrap brake. Notice that the count fields are parts on the tables or belts. We aren't keeping track of total parts ran with these counts, so these numbers should never get very high. The most frequent PFL3 waiting for message is that the brake is not set up for the right job. And when you see that, then your next step is to look at the counts and next jobs. In the above example, there were no more pieces from job 1 actually heading down to the brake. The TDC-TT will not push the first part from the next job. It thinks there is 1 more coming. So the solution is to change the PFL3 count from the non-zero number, 1 in this case, to 0. And then the PFL3 next job number will automatically jump to 2, and the brake will set up for job number 2. The thing that makes this count go wrong the most is with accidentally passing over the part sensors while taking the first part to set up the TDC heads. So this can happen when switching from job 1 to job 2, because job 1 can get extra counts if you aren't careful. The way to avoid this is to turn the TDC-TT off when doing this and put the part back on the TDC-TT sensor before turning it back on when you're ready to let it run down the line. So as long as the counts say 0, everything just constantly looks backwards up the line to find the next job number. If the counts are greater than 0, then they stay with the previous job number. Once you understand that, this all starts to make a lot more sense, that it's actually helpful when things don't go right. If you are teaching a new operator about this and want to force it to happen, just change the PFL3 count to be non-zero after you go batch active. That way the count will be off, and when you go to send the following job through, the TDC-TT will refuse to push.